Welcome back to my channel. Today we're talking about my progress in my project pen. So if you do want to see what progress I did in March 2023, then just keep on watching. Also, listen, I do have a list on products, how many times I used them, how many times I didn't use them. I also I am super excited because I ordered from Glam shop, and I ordered some new brow products. So if you want to see how many times I use it and all the good things, then just keep on watching, because this one will be fun. Okay, let's start with my brow powders. Listen, I'm a fan of the Glam shop ones. They're around $4. They're even cheaper. So I ordered from Glam shop, and I ordered some multi-homes, which I'm wearing. Hopefully the video will be up already. I will link it down below with this look, by the way. So yeah, but I have this one, which is the number 3. And listen, I messed it up really badly. I dropped it twice. And I do have hit pen in it. I used it 5 times in March, and then again I used it on a friend as well as on myself, but then I also switched to number 2. Listen, that sounds so strange and weird. This one is a little bit more warmer, I would say. The other one is a little bit more gray toned. This one is a little bit more brown. I have it on my brows today, and you can see how it supposed to look like. And yeah, I told you that when I have new brow products, I will switch to them, and that's what I did. I used this one 13 times, which I don't think you can even tell. I can see little traces down, but it's just a little bit. But again, I used it 13 times. I did love the color in my eyebrows. I do have to touch up my hair though, but yeah, it is gorgeous. Together with the brow powders, I also use some brow products, different brow products, of course. I use my Lift and Snatch brow tint pen. This one is by NYX, and today there was a really big blob of color, so I'm not sure if that is a good sign or not, but it did work great. I did use this 24 times in March, which again, I use it normally every time I do my makeup, in the mornings, in the evenings, every single time. And then I also include the Essence Make Me Brow, and this one is in Blondie brow. This one again has is similar to the Benefit brow gel, and this one I used 11 times. 2 products I used 15 times is, for once, the Tone Activated Primer, or my eyeshadow primer at the moment, by Kaleidos. This one has just a small applicator, and then you can just use it from there. It does have a little bit of color. I also bought though last month Urban Decay Primer Potion, and I'm testing that out at the moment. I did like that one quite a bit. And yeah, so this one I used 15 times. The same goes for my Hourglass Ethereal Light Ambient Lighting Powder. This one again is doing a little bit of progress. Did I have that at all? I don't think so. Listen, I didn't even told you I had this. Again, I rolled in together with my loose powder, which is the Maybelline Fit Me, because last month I finished my Fit Me powder. I rolled in the Hourglass Ambient Light, or Ethereal Light Ambient Lighting Powder, whatever it is. This one is more of a finishing powder. I do like it. If you it's not having any specific color, it is the lightest shade. This one is more of a finishing powder, but I do love, because I do have dry under eyes, to use it there. And I was like, okay, let me try that first. If I like it, I will include it, and that's exactly what I did. I was trying it out. I feel like though, for oily skin, this is not great to set it, because this one is giving you a little bit more of a glow and more of a a really light finish. So yeah, I used it 15 times. Again, you can see a little bit that I used it at all. A product I didn't even use at all in March is my Pixie by Petra, Liquid Fairy Light in Crystalline. Definitely need to use this. Like, I had a run with it at January and February. In March, again, I didn't use it at all, which, yeah, happens. Let's come to the lip combination I love, and that is this one right here. I'm trying to always like bring this in. I used my, you can definitely tell it's getting like smaller and smaller. This is the NYX lip liner in Natural. I think I used it 4 times this month. Again, on a daily, I normally just wear the gloss, which definitely worked. Which again, this is the Bobbi Brown crushed oil infused gloss in New Romantic, which is the more cool tone shade. There's also like a more warm tone shade, which is in the buff. I emptied that one in my last declutter. So this one, I used this 9 times and it is still good. Yeah, it's still smelling floral. Again, I feel like these ones in particular are a little bit more prone to like going bad. So we'll see how many times I can use that at some point. And then I also have an crushed, like this is the crushed lip color in Shazam Nude, which I used 6 times in March. I felt like March was you can definitely tell, we're going through with that. I felt like March was a really slow month, especially for lip products, because I had 2 cold sores, which it's March. I mostly have one in March. Don't know what it is, but yeah. So that's why it's a little bit more slower in that month. So yeah, these were my lip products of choice. Also, I used my Duo Lash Glue 3 times, and I do think we're around here on the, or in the glue. And I do think at the moment it is a little bit more difficult to get it out. So I think this one will dry out. I will definitely buy a replacement, because I don't think that I will use this till the end of the year. Listen, I don't expected that. But normally I can use this one quite a long time. Again, this one has not my favorite applicator, which the applicator is this paddle. I would prefer a liner, to be honest, like the Essence ones, or I think this one is the blue Duo Lash Glue, and there is also another one which has the green one, which has the liner applicator. I do prefer that one, to be honest, just saying. Let's come to a success for me, which is I finished my Nabla my Catrice bronzer. It's a Catrice bronzer I'm showing you. I used this 13 times and then it was empty. Empty. There's nothing left. It was broken, I think, in the last month, but I used it up, and yeah, I am super excited about that, which means, again, I used it 13 times. I am now like switching in the Nabla bronzer, which I have already in my project pan, and this one will replace this one on my daily uses. Again, I told you that I have like 2 sets of makeup products. One is for my daily use for my job, and then the other one is for like filming, like today. And this one is the Nabla bronzer, which I used 7 times in March. Again, normally I would just use this when I film, and now I will use this one as my main bronzer for my everyday makeup. Again, you can definitely tell this is also quite on the edge, which I am excited about, because I will get in a new bronzer this month, so in April, which will be the Pat McGrath bronzer. I am super excited about this one, and I'm hoping that this one will be amazing, because if that one is empty, I can maybe use up the Pat McGrath one. Just saying. I am hopeful for this one. Let's talk about the other products for my daily use, which are blush and highlighter. I use both of them 14 times. We do have the MAC Glow Play blush in Blush Please. Yes, Blush Please, which you can definitely tell I use this quite a bit. And I do love it. It is indeed my natural flush color. I wish though, again, this one was the only shade available at the time I bought this, which was 2020. You know why I have to like use it up. And yeah, so this one I used again 14 times together with my Natasha Denona Super Glow highlighter. Again, used it 14 times. And I feel like for this one, I'm not sure though. I feel like it has a little bit of hard pan. I do have to try to scrape a little bit off on top of this off. So, but it's still working. It's still beautiful and gorgeous. Like, look at this pan. I'm still loving this. Again, it's just like going really slow because it's highlighter and you don't need a lot of it. With my film makeup, if you will, again, I included, I hope, last month, the Peripera bronzer, because the last time I finished my Peripera bronzer. And this one again is a replacement. It is the same color. It is ink V shading in Hazel Gray. And this one is again stunning. I used it 6 more times, and I do feel though I can see like the pan. I don't think you can, but I definitely think I can see the pan. So yeah, I do absolutely love this stuff. Just saying. And then I also have my Maybelline Face Studio Chrome Extreme in 200 Diamond Glow, which I think is limited edition or was limited edition. I can't find it on the internet. If you can, please tell me that I can link it down below. But yeah, this is the shade. Again, I repressed this because this one came broken. I bought it, I think, from Beauty Bay. And yeah, this one is a little bit broken. I used this 7 times. So yeah, I don't think you can tell anyone. Like, listen, it's like, I think so, though I can definitely see that it's like the peaks that I had because of the repressing are a little bit less visible, but maybe I just imagined it, just so you know. Let's come to face products. Again, I used my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder 6 times this month. Again, I don't think you can tell at all. Like, not even at all. So I used it 6 times. Primer wise, I used my Hydrogrip primer 5 times. You can definitely see just a little bit, so it's not like a lot, but at least it worked, and I was using it. And I was using my setting spray, which is the Milk Hydrogrip setting spray. This one I used 4 times, which you can definitely tell. This one was in February and this is March, so you can definitely tell I use a lot. I'm quite like liberate with using it. So yeah, just so you know. And this one you do have to shake, and then you mix it, and then you spray it. It's a beautiful setting spray, also a great mister. So definitely will be said if I use it up, but listen, I need to use it up. Let's talk foundation. I am using the new L'Oreal Nude Perfect Match foundation, or this is the foundation serum. I used this 7 times. You can definitely tell I am also not quite liberate with this one, and I'm using quite a bit. But yeah, I do like it a lot. I'm wearing it today as well. So I have to say, I forgot how much I love this. I did love it quite a bit. And I think the last product, if I'm not mistaken, is my Maybelline concealer. This is the Super Stay, and this is in shade 05. I do like this quite a bit. I used this 20 times, which, if I'm not mistaken, is the most I used any product in March, just so you know. But yeah, I did use it quite a lot. I do like it a lot. It's a great color. You don't have to set this, which is amazing. And yeah, I do like it quite a bit. These were all the products in my project pan for 23 and 23. Again, I emptied 1 more product, which I have now 8 products emptied, and we are in March. Again, please have in mind, a lot of these products I did not empty or finish in 2022, which is now good for me because I had a lot of products that were almost empty or on the verge of empty, so, which is amazing. I hope you like this, and I hope you do as well a little bit of a project pan. If you do, write it down in the comments. I would really love to hear what you're trying to pan this year. Again, you can start at any point in 2023, so just so you know. And yeah, I hope you tag along, and I will see you in my next video. So have a nice week. Bye, guys.